The setting, Miami, Florida, with game time only moments away. The Pistons taking on the Heat. For Detroit, the journey of a new season starts now. The challenges of the past have become fuel to create a path to success. Heat, Pistons, the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Friday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. And then on Saturday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Thompson is out there with Rodman. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Dumars. And it's Lambeer. And at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Heat, we've got Haslam. Gary Payton is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Walker. And it's Mourning. And at the 5, roaming the paint. And game 1 of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
And it's the Pistons to start out. Thomas against Payton. Pass to Dumars. Over Wade. And Dumars with the basket on the assist by Thomas.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Mourning a screen on Dumars. Unloads from 13. Wade, good.
And Dwayne Wade will do work on you from the mid-range if you let him.
Thomas passes to Rodman. Now Lambeer. It's Thomas on the wing. There's the pass to Dumars. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson, a screen on Wade. Puts one up from 19. Dumars misses.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Basket counts.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Thomas. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. Even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Now, here's Mourning. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. First free throw is good. Well, Smitty, this summer, Udonis Haslem retiring after 20 years in the NBA. And all with the Miami Heat.
Kevin, he is Mr. Miami, born and raised. And his impact on the city and the organization goes well beyond the court. He is the coach.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Wade from outside. Rebound by the Pistons.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Dumars against Wade. Shoots from the high post, and he hits the jumper for two. Dumars got his second basket of the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Miami no good on that time either. Pistons have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. That 3 off the mark. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Payton. Haslam a screen, three-pointer, and that's good. Gary Payton for 3.
And the intelligence of Payton, reading defenses like a book and understanding when to take the shot.
Rodman with a screen on Payton. Thomas kicks to Rodman to the middle. Pistons passing it around. Thompson outside. Oh, good with the triple. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Miami. And it's their first look at this year's Pistons here for the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Now, here's Lambeer. After Dwayne Wade's miss. Outside Dumars. Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And there it is for him.
The assist, Joe Dumars.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Mourning. Over Lambeer. Hits the outside fadeaway. Mourning's got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And Dumars gets it to go.
Yeah, finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Payton looking it over. Dumars against Wade. Takes the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Dwayne Wade has always been dangerous in the pick and roll, and like a fine wine, he's only getting better.
Outside Thomas. Rebound by the Heat. Wade outside. No good on the 3.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Rodman with a screen on Payton. Thomas kicks to Rodman. Passes to Lambeer. Over Haslam. That one rolling around and rims out.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Goes up the baseline. Rodman grabs the miss.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
And Mourning sends it back.
And we know Mourning excels at finding these shot blocking opportunities. It's like he sees the shot coming.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here is Thomas. Over Payton.
And the glove in action, overwhelming the shooter with his quickness and then sharp defensive instinct.
Clock at 6. Goes back up. Lambeer, good.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
Here's Wade. He's got 5. Mourning a screen on Dumars. Wade kicks to Haslem. The pass to Mourning. Now, here's Payton. Miami no good on that time either. Thompson against Walker. Lambier a screen. Thompson passes to Lambier. And stolen by Mourning. Wade outside. Pass to Payton. Walker with it. From deep three-point land. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
And Walker, more than capable stretch four. A big man with range for days. And how about the confidence?
Now, here's Dumars. 6 points for him. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Shaq's checked in for Udonis Haslem. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the fouling. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots. Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for him. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. Passed away. Looking to get back on track here. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Dumars dishes to Thompson. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Down low, Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Here's Thompson. Now a timeout called by Detroit. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
All right, you fans, get out and show some love for your new high squad.
New group in for the Heat. Bender, he's checked in for Mourning. Posey comes in for Walker. Anderson, he's checked in for Wade. And it's Williams in for Gary Payton. Pass to Sasser. Back to Johnson. Five to shoot. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Anderson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now at the line, Shandon Anderson. 1.
GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold, like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Heat in second.
In today's game, you have to capitalize on every chance you get at the stripe. And this is a team that takes pride in their performance from the line.
That free throw good from Anderson. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture, and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success.
Now here's Shaq. No scoring in this one. Right side, Williams. A kick out to O'Neal. Miami no good on that time either. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Johnson. And it's James Posey with the rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Now the dish to O'Neal. Inside. That's good from Williams, the assist by O'Neal. And the Heat lead by 5.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Detroit Pistons. Right side, Edwards. Sinks that one from the post.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
.152 left in the first quarter of the game. Mahorn, a screen on Williams. Pass to Mahorn. The jump hook. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Sally, he's checked in for Mahorn. Heat on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Now the pass to Anderson. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Williams scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Pistons trail by 5. Johnson in the corner. Pass to Sally. Here's Sasser. Here's Johnson. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Anderson. Back to Williams. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Passes it to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Aguirre down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. The Heat leading by 3. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Williams kicks to Anderson. The pass to Bender. And here is Williams. No good from outside. Stolen by Anderson. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Heat. They lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
The Heat leading by 3. So with Thomas sitting on the bench. Here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Williams is out there with Johnson. Then there's Aguirre. Then it's Lambeer. And it's Sally in at the 4. Now here's Williams. Anderson outside. Dishes to Walker. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Heat. Smitty, back in the 2001-2 season, you led the NBA in three-point shooting. Over 47% from deep. Did you play in the wrong era?
I don't think so, Kevin, but I do wish at times I could have played a few seasons in this era. That season, I only took about 3 trays per game. Now, I'd be taking like 15, Kevin.
And Detroit has possession. Heat knocking down the tray. Pulls it up. Aguirre, no good. Aguirre's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. And the Pistons with possession here. The Heat getting the bucket. Yep, that one goes in there. Johnson's got his second basket.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Pass to Haslam. Anderson kicks to Walker. His three-pointers off the mark. Pistons trail by 6. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Johnson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Pistons making a change here. Rodman's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
The Heat leading by 6. Wade feeling it out a bit. Hasselma screen. This one for three. And Dwayne Wade with the three. Wade's got 8 points.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now, here's Johnson. He can't hit that time. Good D by Wade. And here's Walker outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Lambier. To the paint. Here's Aguirre. And he recovers it.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And it's Wade with the ball for the Heat. Passes it to Payton. Now O'Neal. Over Lambier. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Pistons trail by 10 over to the left wing. And the shot goes in from Aguirre. He has 6. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Cuts it 5. Again, the Heat good for 2. Here's Williams. Still scoreless. And there's the pass to Johnson. Lambier with a screen on Wade. Here's Johnson. And Shaq pulls it down.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
From the baseline. Almost, but it rolls out. Pistons trail by 10. Johnson with it. Wade picks him up. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Johnson against Wade. He dishes it to Payton. O'Neal on the wing. Outside, Walker from deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pistons have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Steady, it ended up being a last-place finish for the Detroit Pistons in 2023.
Hey, Kevin, it wasn't pretty. But on the flip side, it positioned them for an interesting offseason and some big draft possibilities.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Make some noise, fans, for your Detroit Pistons crew.
And some changes here for the Heat. Morning comes in for Udonis Haslem. And Darrell Wright has subbed in for Walker. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Aguirre. Dumars comes in for Johnson. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Williams. Here's Thomas. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Heat leading by 11. Wade outside. Pass to Mourning. Rebounded by the Pistons.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Thomas. Connects in the foul line jumper. Thomas got 5 now.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Wade outside. Here's Mourning. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. 10 points for him.
One of the very best. Wade will get you the rock.
So it's the Pistons now. 11-point game. Here's Thomas. Good D by Payton. Miami's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Wade passes to Mourning. And he drops it in from the low post.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They get a hand on it. Lambeer dishes to Thomas. Releases. Thomas with another miss.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Outside, Payton. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Pistons trail by 15. Thomas kicks to Lambeer. 20 feet out. And Joe Dumars, the bucket on the assist by Lambeer.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Wade against Dumars. Let's go. Lambeer grabs the board. The Pistons have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Over Wade. They get it again. Rodman kicks to Thompson. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Right inside. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Payton. Pocket 6. The feed to Mourning. Over Rodman. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. He's checked in for the Heat. Anderson comes in for Dwayne Wade. Here's Posey, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Posey's got his first basket of the night.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Outside Edwards. Passes it to Mahorn. Here's Sasser, defended by Payton.
Out of bounds.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton.
Substitutions for your Heat. Michael Goliath, Jason Williams.
The pass to Long. Back to Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA, Greg, that 7-year deal just signed?
Well, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. The Heat leading by 14. Here's Williams. The rebound by Rick Mahorn. And, well, Detroit shooting here about 46% for the game. Sasser. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Sasser's got his first 2 points. And it's Williams with the ball for the Heat. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Mourning against Edwards. Mourning passes to Doliak. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Heat lead by 14.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Mahorn, a screen on Williams. Here's Sasser. They set the pick. Down low. Here's Mahorn. Rebound by Doliak. Miami's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Anderson's shot is off. Pistons trail by 14. Here's Sasser. Mahorn, a screen on Williams. Sasser gets the bucket. Sasser's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Doliak. Pass to Anderson. For 3. Edwards grabs the board. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Count it. Good. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
John Wall.
The Heat leading by 10. Pass to Posey. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Out to the wing. Long passes to Mahorn. The Pistons working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Here's Sasser inside. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Miami's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Morning's shot is good. Morning's got 16 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pistons trail by 12. Timeout called. The Pistons. One of the stories here, Alonzo Mourning getting it done today.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. This consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Some changes here for the Heat. Bender is checked in for Mourning. Walker comes in for James Posey. And it's Anderson in for Anderson. Right side, Williams. Williams with the steal. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Williams has got 6 points.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Pistons trail by 14. Pass to Johnson. Outside, Edwards. Out left to the wing. From the left block. Got a piece of it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Walker kicks to Williams. Over Williams. That misses off the backboard.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
Wing shot on the way. Maguire. Good. Maguire's got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
Outside Williams. 2 on the clock. Excellent D there from Williams. And we've reached halftime in this one. Heat lead by 12. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, one, we got to set screens. We've got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Look at Detroit. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test, asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us, too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one sitting. But you're right. there is an opportunity to stretch and experiment. See what's working and what isn't.
And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the Miami Heat.
They're putting themselves in really good position, limiting turnovers, making the most of each possession.
That's a stat that can be overlooked, but so critical to winning ball games.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. An exceptional performance from Alonzo Mourning.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Haslam out there with Mourning. Then there's Wade. Then it's Gary Payton, and it's Walker in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now, here's Payton. Shot clock at 6. Mourning inside. Lampier on him. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Down by 12. On the wing, Dumars. Wade is covering. Lampier with a screen on Wade. Dumars. It's hauled in by the Heat. Mourning's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wade outside. A 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range. Wade's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Heat.
And he doesn't take threes often, but Wade still can be effective from there when given space.
Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas. Top of the key jumper, no good. The Heat leading by 15. Payton passes to Wade. Mourning with it. Lampier defending. Mourning dishes to Wade. Outside, Payton. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Over Thomas. The shot by Payton, no good. Pistons trail by 15. Looking to get it going. Good D by Payton.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Feeds to Haslam. Back to Payton. Over Thomas. Good on the baseline, Jay. And that's now 7 points for Gary Payton.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
Now, here's Dumars. He's got 8. Ball's knocked loose. Thompson finds Thomas. Now, here's Dumars. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Dumars got 11.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Thomas against Payton. And the pass to Walker. Wade, right side. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Thompson with the bucket.
We know how good Thompson is with the ball in his hands, but he can catch fire as well.
Miami leading by 11. Payton left side. Rebound by the Pistons. Rodman's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations, where the ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks. Here's Payton, and he hits the jump shot. Payton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice play call by Payton. He sees the defensive layout and knows the pick and roll will open things up.
Outside Thomas. Outside Dumars. Uncovered. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Wade kicks to Payton. Pass to Mourning. Back to Payton. Buries it down low. 11 points for Gary Payton.
And superb strength there from Payton, absorbing the contact and keeping his composure for the finish.
Pistons trail by 11. It's Dumars on the wing. Wade is covering. Lambier with a screen on Wade. And then Lambier with the dunk.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And the Heat call time here. Different look for Miami. O'Neal's checked in for Haslam, and James Posey subbed in for Walker.
Substitutions for your Heat. Shaquille O'Neal. James Posey.
Here's Wade. He's got 11. Rebounded by Rodman. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Lambier. Back to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Thomas got 7.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
And it's Wade with the ball for the Heat. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Heat lead by 10.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Dumars the pass to Thomas. Passes it to Lambier. Here's Dumars. Wade is covering. 6 to shoot. Lambier kicks to Thomas. Fires from way outside. The offensive rebound. Now the pass to Thompson. Lambier a screen. Thompson passes to Lambier. And then Lambier with the dunk.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Miami leading by 8. And here is Payton. 11 points in the game. To the inside. Morning inside. Defended by Rodman. Some solid defense by Rodman. To the middle. Here's Thomas. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's the Heat with the ball. Pass to Morning. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And the Heat with some changes. Wright comes in for Morning. And it's Anderson in for Wade. Aguaya's checked in for Detroit. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Up top, Lambier. On the wing, Dumars. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Here's Posey. Carries it from three-point range. Posey's got 5 now.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Rodman with a screen on Anderson. Really left alone that time. Dumars got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pistons. Timeout called. Heat.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Jason Williams. He's checked in for the Heat. O'Neal a screen on Thomas. For 3, Williams. Rebounded by Lambier. Lambier's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Here's Thomas. And then Lambier with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Williams. He's got 6. Anderson outside. He feeds it to O'Neal. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Maguire kicks to Rodman. Thomas against Williams. Thomas passes to Dumas. 6 on the shot clock. Over Anderson. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now Posey. 5 points in the game. Right outside. Thomas against Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post. Williams has got 8.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pistons trail by 6. Thomas with the ball. He's got 9. There's the drive. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Right, looking around. To the right side. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Aguirre. Lambeer against Shaq. Passes it to Rodman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
James Edwards checked in for Detroit. Williams finds O'Neal. It's right on the wing. Back to O'Neal. Anderson outside. On the wing, Williams. Covered by Dumas. Williams passes to Anderson. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Maguire.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Outside Williams. The pass to Wright. Outside O'Neal. Williams for 3. Detroit with the rebound. Edwards got 6 rebounds in the game. And Dumars gets it to go. Dumars got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Anderson outside. Pass to O'Neal. And the rebound goes to Edwards. Detroit's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Dumars against Anderson. Thomas feeling it out a bit for the tie. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Williams. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Thomas against Williams. Lets it go with the 3. Thomas, no luck.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Williams inside. Thomas is there. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 10.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
A 3 from Maguire. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 8th assist in the game. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Miami ahead, up by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 3-point game. On the court for the Pistons, Will Lambier out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Johnson. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Payton. Isaiah Thomas missing his last shot. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 5. Latrey. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Rodman passes to Lambier. Johnson against Wade. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Lambier with a screen on Payton. On the wing, Thompson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
If he develops a consistent 3-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Now, here's Payton. Warning a screen on Thomas. Payton passes to Haslam. With the fadeaway. And there's another one for the Heat. So it's the Pistons now, trailing by 5. Thomas against Payton. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
The Rook is cooking right now. Great to see Thompson slam his foot on the gas like that.
Here's Wade. Payton outside. Heat moving the ball around. To Wade. Back to Walker. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Rodman's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. With the teardrop. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Johnson.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Walker with his screen for Wade. Payton outside. Pocket 6. Warning a screen on Thomas. Payton can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Johnson, the pass to Rodman. Lambier with it. Passes to Johnson. To take the lead. Outside for Thomas. There's the 3. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Walker. Warning, a screen on Thompson. Here's Walker. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. Mourning's got it all tied up now for Miami.
Yeah, and Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Dumars, he's checked in for Johnson. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. We'll see if they can follow those instructions. Guys?
Thank you, David. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Payton against Thomas. Kicks it to Thompson. There's the pass to Rodman. Thompson looking for an opening. Here's Lambier. Out to Thompson. Pass to Lambier. Tries again. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Lambier. Thompson's got 12 points here in the second half. And it's Wade with the ball for Miami. Pass to Payton. Mourning against Lambier. From 11 feet away. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Bill Lambier.
And with his power and size, Mourning can be a headache to defend. Point proven there with him drawing the foul.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here is Thomas. He can't get that one to fall. Payton with some nice D. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Haslam a screen on Dumars. Miami no good on that time either.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Dumars got his 6th assist on the night. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth FC.
making a change here. O'Neal's checked in.
For your Heat Youth Dance Leaders, everybody.
So it's Miami now. A 2-point game. Payton passes to O'Neal. Over Lambier. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gotta stay on your feet if you're on D. Once Shaq has you in the air, forget about it.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
No good on the free throw.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
And he sinks the second. And the Pistons with possession here. They lead by 1. Thomas up top, covered by Payton. Thomas passes to Dumars. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. And Shaq sends it back.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Dumars against Wade, trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Shaq's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Thomas. High post Lambier. It's Dumars on the wing. On the mark with the 15-footer. Dumars got 20.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the 4th quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Now, here's Payton. Here's O'Neal, and he uses the glass on the layup. And that's now 7 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Detroit's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Rodman with a screen on Wade. Pass to Rodman. To the paint. Here's Thomas. Out to Thompson. And Thomas has it in the corner. 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Haslam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wade against Rodman. Wade, good. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
And so calm, even when pressured. Wade, so good at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
The Pistons have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. For Miami, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Payton kicks to Wade. Haslam a screen on Dumars. Here's Wade. And there's another one for the Heat.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here's Thompson. That one goes. Count it. Thompson's got 22 points.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Miami. O'Neal sets the screen for Wade. And O'Neal gets it to go.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Pistons trail by 4. Thomas with it. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Just a smooth, clever playmaker. Isaiah keeping his teammates involved here.
Heat have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. O'Neal a screen on Dumas. O'Neal drives in. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Detroit. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And I also like how they're working the low post, getting those high percentage looks. An excellent game plan so far.
That free throw, no good.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
And the Pistons making a change here. Johnson's checked in. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
And so here is Miami. They trail by 1. Payton against Thomas. Payton kicks to Wade. O'Neal a screen on Johnson. Wade passes to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Detroit's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Thomas. He kicks it to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Lambeer. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now here's Wade. Over Johnson. Detroit with the rebound. Rodman's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Rodman's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pistons.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Here's Wade after Dennis Rodman's bucket there. Inside, O'Neal. Detroit with the rebound. On the wing, Johnson. Wade is covering. Count it. And it's a 5-point Piston lead.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
Now, here's Wade. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Payton outside. Walker in the corner. Wade outside. A 3. Good on the triple. Wade's got 21 in the game.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Throws it up high, and then Rodman with the dunk.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And Miami shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Here's Wade driving to the basket. And it's Miami with another.
You know, that was a big possession. The defense sees it coming, but with Wade, you just can't stop it.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Thompson, no good. Miami trailing. Payton dishes to Wade. Kicks it to Haslam. Heat moving the ball around. And there's the pass to Payton. Now Haslam. Wade outside. There's the triple. Connects from downtown.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 1. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Get ready to get hyped, fans. It's your Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
.52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside Thomas. Fires for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. O'Neal is screen on Johnson. Walker with a clean look. A three-pointer off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Gary Payton.
Pistons.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're down by 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
Wade against Johnson. Payton outside. Here's the three. Buries the triple.
And there's cool. And then there's ice cold. Payton playing with ice in his veins right now.
Timeout call, the Pistons. They're behind by 2. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lambeer passes to Thomas. Over Payton. Offline. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.